Hi, welcome to the Mathematics MI channel. Today we are going to solve another interesting integral. Integral from 0 to 1 digamma of x times sine of pi x times cosine of pi x dx. Well, how to begin? Okay, first I'm going to take this integral is equal to capital I. Now we know this property of integration 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. We know this is King's property of integration. So now I am going to apply this formula for this integral. So then we can write I is equal to integral from 0 to 1. Now instead of x we should plug in 1 minus x. So we can write digamma of 1 minus x sine of pi times 1 minus x times cosine of pi times 1 minus x dx. Okay, then here integral from 0 to 1 digamma of 1 minus x, then here sine of pi minus pi x. So sine of pi minus pi x, we know sine of pi x. Then here we have cosine of pi minus pi x. We know minus cosine of pi x. We can write here minus sign, and then here cosine of pi x dx. Okay, then we know this is also equal to I. Now I am going to take the sum of this equation. So 2 times I is equal to, now 0 to 1, 0 to 1, so same boundaries. So we can write here 0 to 1. Now we know sine of pi x and cosine of pi x are common factors. So we can write sine of pi x times cosine of pi x. Then here digamma of x, then here minus times digamma of 1 minus x dx. Okay, then this is familiar with us. Okay, how to simplify this term? Digamma of x minus digamma of 1 minus x. Well, I am going to begin with Euler's reflection formula. We know Euler's reflection formula, gamma of x, gamma of 1 minus x is equal to pi over sine of pi x. Well, then I am going to take natural log both sides. So natural log of gamma of x, gamma of 1 minus x is equal to natural log of pi over sine of pi x. Then according to property of natural log, we can write this is equal to natural log of gamma of x plus natural log of gamma of 1 minus x is equal to natural log of pi minus natural log of sine of pi x. Well, then I'm going to differentiate with respect to x. So here natural log function, we know 1 over function, so 1 over gamma of x. Then according to chain rule, derivative of gamma of x, we know gamma dash of x, same as here gamma of 1 minus x. Then according to chain rule, derivative of gamma function, we know gamma dash of 1 minus x, and we should multiply by a coefficient of x, so minus 1, so here minus, and this is equal to natural log of pi constant, so derivative we know 0, and here we have minus now natural log function, so we know sine of pi x, then derivative of sine, we know cosine of pi x, and we should multiply by coefficient of x, so here pi. Okay, now we can simplify. We know gamma dash of x over gamma of x, digamma of x, minus here digamma of 1 minus x is equal to minus pi cosine over sine. We know cotangent of pi x. Well, then we can apply this formula. So here now we can write integral from 0 to 1 sine of pi x cosine of pi x. Now instead of digamma of x times digamma of 1 minus x, we can plug in minus pi cot pi x. So minus pi is a constant, so we can write outside of the integral sign, and here cotangent of phi x dx, and then here minus pi integral from 0 to 1. Now cotangent, we know cosine over sine, and this sine get cancelled. Cosine times cosine, we know cosine square of pi x dx. Okay, then I'm going to take a substitution. So if we take pi x is equal to t, then we know pi dx is equal to dt, and also we should change the limit. So we can write here now limit when x approaches to 0, we know t also approaches to 0. When x approaches to 1, we know t approaches to pi. So limit 0 to pi. Now here cosine square of pi x, we know t, and here dx, and here pi. So pi times dx, we know pi times dx is equal to dt. So here only dt. Well, now here minus sign. Now we can write here minus integral from 0 to pi. Now instead of cosine square, we can write 1 plus cosine of 2 times t over 2 dt. Now here minus, now 1 minus 1 half here dt. So we know t, and integration of cosine of 2t, we know sine of 2 times t over t, limit 0 to pi. Okay, now we can simplify here. 2 times I is equal to minus 1 half. So if we plug in upper limit pi, here 0, and if we plug in 0, here 0, here 0, so only pi. Okay, now we can isolate the I. So I is equal to minus pi over 4. Okay, this is the answer. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.